Good morning. Good morning. This is CEO Trades. Welcome to the channel. It's July 19th, Monday, just a little before 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're looking at a few stocks and cryptocurrencies and having a major question so that you're aware of what's happening. Most people have a goal. Most people have a goal. What's your monetary goal? Do you have a monetary goal? Wouldn't you like your money doubled? In how long are you willing to wait? Is it going to be 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 6 months, 3 months? What is it? What happens if you had a choice of being given $1 million or a penny that doubles in 30 days? Which would you take? We're going to listen to the answer to that in a few minutes. But let's look at the market first. CYTK has been moving all morning. You can see it was consolidating for great period of time here. And there's news here, some sort of trial results, clinical trial for experimental, some type of, I guess, heart disease medication or something like that. Well, that's very good. Plug has been going down sharply down. It was at 34 and it's gone way down, 35 actually, and it's gone way down to 24. It will come back up. This one I know it's going to come back up. NRXP this morning was also up, some sort of COVID positive news in reference to what candidate shows evidence to prevent cytokine storm from COVID. I don't know what that is, but that's good news. It was at 8. You could see it dropped. It was 5 days ago at 14, went down to 8, came back this morning up to 16, just about twice. It hit it twice and then now it's dropping. Is it going to pick up? There's a chance that when the market opens, if it holds in here, it'll come up to at least 14 and then it's going to drop. I don't see it going much further than that if if that gets a chance to happen. Let's see, MTSL, there isn't much movement. This was one of my watch from last week, and now it's just consolidating in this period. You can see here pretty much it was at 404. It's at 388 right now, and it's not going to change much. Let's move over to the crypto markets. Just give me a second here as I get ready to share my screen. All right. Let's see. Whoops. Just didn't share it properly. Here we go. All right. Where are you, screen? Looking for my screen. Here we go. So this is right now Ethereum. Ethereum has been consolidating in the 1800. I believe it's going to drop below into the 1700s. Yeah, that's my goal was to jump in at 1770. Look how close we are to fulfilling that, $45 away. That's how close we were. However, it already hit that mark on the weekend. This was, when did it hit that? On, oh no, this is in June 26th. Sorry, I thought I had a chart that would show me the last 24 hours. Here we go. This should be a little bit better right here. Now this is a little bit more clearer. We can see here that it is at 1814 right now, and this coin will probably dip into the 1700s, and we shall see it probably hold in the 1700s. It will depend on what Bitcoin is doing as well as the news. There is some negative news out there, but there's also some positive news at the same time. It depends on which perspective you're willing to look at. You can see here Bitcoin is almost on the brink of going below 30,000, and if it goes into that, it might hover into the 27-ish range, 26-ish range. That's where we're looking to hover. EOS has been dropping. It's dropping more than Ethereum and Bitcoin. 347 is where it's at. When is the best time to buy? If you had $1,000, what would you do with it? Where would you put it? Any of the coins that we're looking at here are candidates, are great candidates. Is there a number one coin? No, there isn't a number one coin. I mean, I would say that Bitcoin is the number one coin in the sense that we know this is the first coin that started out, and that, to me, that's the number one coin in that sense. I don't know in which other perspective you might be looking at. Tron case has been rolling out at 5 cents, And I has it dipped below that? Let's just see over the weekend. No, it has not. So it's still at 5 cents. That this is a good long-term hold. Doge is at 17 cents, man. If you're looking to jump into Doge, it's not bad. Is it going to drop any further? It might. You can see it probably will test this low here in the 16 cents range again and seeing if it will hold. As I said last week, it's not a buy week for me because there's a lot of coins being released in Bitcoin, and the chances are this is going to drop even further because of that release from Grayscale. And Grayscale is the powerhouse on Bitcoin so far, unless there's something that you know that I don't, but they are the powerhouse. Now we can see Matic is at 75 cents a coin, and this is pretty much as low it's been for quite some time. And let's look at a daily chart and see if it shows. Whoops. Let's look at the 12-hour chart, 4-hour chart. I just want to expand this graph so that you can see it better across the whole chart right here. So the low that it's been is 55 cents, and this was back on May 13th. And then it hit what 70 cents or so back in May 23rd. It's almost testing the support level in those areas right now. And I'd say it is testing that first one right there now. Is it going to test the other one? Yep, it might. It might. It will depend on the release of the Bitcoins for this week. BAT, Basic Attention Token. I really like this one. It's the for the Brave browser. It's a great investment because Brave is being used more and more. At least 10 million users on a daily basis and growing. It's at 49 cents right now, and it will test this 42 cents probably in the next several days. Now, what is the answer to this? Would you take $1 million, or would you take one penny that doubles daily? Doubles, just like in tennis. What would you like to do? Well, first of all, if you had $1,000 and you invested it, how long does it take to make $1 million on that? 1,000. 1,000 turns into 2,000, turns into 4,000, turns into 8,000, 16, 32, 64, 128, 512. $1 million 9 times. It's a doubles game. This is a doubles game. If you're looking to double your money, $1,000 can double in 9 times of doubling. How do you find this? You've got to do the work, just like we do. You've got to do the work. It is possible. But if you're not doing the work, what do you expect? Now, if you were given a choice of having $1 million cash or being given one penny that doubles every day for 30 days, which would you choose? Well, the $1 million, that's it. It's not going to double unless you're looking for ways to make it produce. But a penny that you're guaranteed is going to double every day for 30 days can turn into 5 million, over $5 million. That's right, 5 million. You do the math, you do the doubling. One penny goes into two pennies, to four, to eight, to 16 cents, right? 16 pennies, sorry. 16, 32, 64, 128, 512, right? 512 pennies. 1,000 pennies, 1,024. Now, it's not going to be as easy for me to count because turning from pennies to dollars, I'm going to get confused in there. But you figure, let's see, 99 cents. So this is $100, right? Let's go. 1,000 pennies is $100. Then that's 10. That's 10 days. 100, 200, 400, 800, 1,600, 3,200, 64, 6,400, right? 10,000, 12,000, 12,000, 24,000, 30, 48,000, 96,000. That's day 20 is 96,000. You keep doing the doubling and you'll figure it out. The reality is that the penny doubled for 30 days will get you so much more. And that's how doubling works. That's the doubles game. I expect that you find out how to double your money. You're not going to double it overnight. No one does. But you can do it 5, 10, 20% at a time. and not being greedy, staying in for the long haul. You know how many people regret not taking their money when it was 20% gains? Take out half if you don't want to take it out all. And that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. For Doge, I made quite amount of money. I left half in, and I cashed in half out for the same reasons. Yes, I would love to double my money, but I'd rather have some safe returns, some returns that are worthwhile in my perspective. And that's it. This is it for today. This is the start of a marvelous week this Monday. I can only tell you this: do the research, make sure that you know where to invest, how to take some profits, and just be aware that eventually whatever goes down comes up and whatever goes up comes down. Have a great one. Thank you for the channel, for watching the channel. Please like, subscribe, and share, and turn on the alerts bell so that you can get alerted every time I post a new video on here. And be aware that all of these coins are great to invest in. When is the perfect time to jump in? It's when you decide.